Are we good? Are we back? We're back. All right.
On?
I got you,
Would
chat.
you join us and play Marashosei Hunter Judgment Day?
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marashosei Hunters.
Yo,
You all will
squad.
play the role of hunters from
Yo.
a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Viv, what's up? How we doing?
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marashosei hunter tradition. They fought against
Violence,
monsters,
Bill!
while I fight
Oh
against
my
lawbreakers.
God.
For when I draw my
Swordsman.
blade, I am but an
But you have
instrument
a
of
gun.
Fontaine.
Do you use the gun? Do you use the gun? That's the question. I swear I'll go crazy if you do. Okay, little shot. All right.
Noted.
Ma'am. Ah, shit, gunslinger!
Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast.
It's all
serious.
bro.
There must be quite a
We
story
have an
behind
actual
this place.
gunslinger. Let's go!
So, I'll explore this place with you to the end.
He's got one of
Let's
the best
never
designs
stop
in the game.
hoping for victory.
One of the best designs in the game. Those look so good.
Move or be moved.
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
Double 5-star.
Well,
Okay.
if it hurts, just let me know.
It's cute. It's
Let's
cute.
blow bubbles!
Not my cup of tea, personally, but it's cute. It's cute.
Don't be nervous.
That's a cute old.
Just relax.
A strange disease.
Nah, she's cute. She's
One
cute. Not my
I
cup of tea.
suspect
I
that
wouldn't pull.
every
Probably not.
Fontanian
But
suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
huh?
They no longer needed to dwell on their suffering.
The new
Try to
world?
differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
What the hell?
The way he's holding his sword. He must be a real Marashosei hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the
You're
one
gonna return.
walking into a trap.
The sword returns!
I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain
I shall
Dainsleif could
have my
accomplish his own
vengeance.
goal.
Captain Dainsleif.
The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
The Loom of Fate has already been completed. What the fudge? Holy hell! Wait.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Oh shit. Oh shit. What does that mean? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Abyss were good the entire time? Yo. Oh my god. Yo, this is gonna be crazy. Bro, this patch is gonna be insane. Sorry, excuse my language. My bad. I'm so the main reason I played this game was because of the siblings. I'm a sucker for sibling sob stories. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm eldest sibling of 2 younger siblings that are absolute amazing and my pride and joy, and younger sister as well. And bro, that's oh, this looks crazy. Bro, the Loom of Fate is complete. What does that mean? Do we think that's like speculation or like actually completed? Because you know how sometimes they like put like misdirection sentences in the trailer? You know what I mean? Okay, but the sword. The sword. The original sword from the beginning of the game comes back. Hello? And most importantly, Chlorine's a gunslinger. Like an actual gunslinger. She actually uses her guns. It looks so good. Bro. Am I insane or we agree that Chlorine literally is like a next generation quality? Like, it looks so good. The lighting on that ultimate, bro. The Gamayans will hold. We will look at the gameplay discussion and oh my god, I might see a 6 or 5. Maybe. God, she looks so good with the cup of tea. Shout out Risley for the tea. I don't don't know. Yeah, definitely. Not to offend anybody, but I'm definitely skipping Siege Green for Chlorine.
Oh, it looks like our first mission is here.
Definitely.
Fancy that. Assemble your
Ads, I got you, chat. Don't worry. I'll wait for you. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. You have ads? That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna, don't mind me. I'm just gonna replay the trailer. All right? Definitely not at a particular moment or anything. Don't mind me. God, they really did it. They really made you a gunslinger. Let chat know I'm stalling for ads. Yes. Oh!
Loaded. Time to testify.
Oh, okay.
Time to testify.
Bro, she's literally like Lee Palefire, bro. Are you kidding me? But like, she's a swords user still.
Time to testify.
Oh, that's so sick.
Madam Mage says that.
Yeah, you sound like a dying horse. Are you good? You don't understand. I've been begging for a gunslinger since like 1.0 of this game.
Testify.
Oh my god, bro.
Madam Mage says that.
The animation is like...
Loaded.
I'm not crazy for saying this looks like literally the best combat in the game.
Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast.
Like it actually feels like a huge gap from the rest of the game.
Loaded.
Am I crazy? I could be wrong. Maybe it's like an animation lock per skill. But it looks like there's so much variety in the attack.
Time to testify.
God, I'm so crazy for your ult. Oh my god.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
All right.
You would say that.
It's true.
We continue.
Fancy that. Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Chlorand.
You would say that.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist,
God.
my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Dude. Dude.
Ready.
Okay. Oh my god, she does have a gunslinger mode, bro, with the skill. Wait.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Chlorand's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashose hunters.
Ooh, the hunters from the
They
artifact
cooked.
set.
Mm-hmm.
The Marashose
Bro.
hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Chlorand, the Marashose hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose hunters, then be sure to check out Chlorand's story quest in the new version.
I want to
Crystal
learn more about the
Lee,
Marashose
awesome
hunters.
VA, by the way.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities. Chlorand is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses
Yeah,
both a
look at the
sword and a
animations.
pistolet to attack her enemies during combat.
Yes.
Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes.
Okay.
During her charged attack, Chlorand uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V
looks
shape
so
in front of her.
Oh my god.
Also, Chlorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That
Oh.
is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sijuin.
Oh, what?
Though, It's probably a
Oh,
meaningful
what?
ritual for Clorand, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the
You're
opponent.
red like a
in
tomato,
front of
you're
her.
red like a tomato.
In fact, Clorand's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she
bro!
can be when she's focused. Check this out.
Oh my
During
god, it's
combat,
just a
unleashing
dash!
Clorand's
What the
elemental
fudge?
skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks.
What
And
the
her elemental
fudge?
skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorand
Yeah,
gains
boy,
a bond
Drift
of
the
life
style,
during her
this is
elemental
peak.
skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks increase Clorand's bond of life. And her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she
It looks
accumulates
so
the bond with
good.
one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorand's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks have a piercing effect. and they deal
Health
greater
loss
damage.
mechanic.
But
High
when her
risk,
bond of
high
life is
reward.
relatively high,
Gunslinger
her
and
lunging
sword
attack,
user, it's so
Impale the
over.
Knight, has a greater AoE and
Oh my
deals
god.
higher damage.
I can see
Ah,
C6?
gotcha,
That's
I
not the
get it.
question. Is it a
So,
C6 or
Clorand is meant to
R5?
use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you
It is
should
a
remember
C6
the
for
effect of one of
sure.
Clorand's unique talents. So when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight,
Right.
will be converted into a bond of life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Clorand's gameplay. So
Okay.
travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Clorand is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marashose hunter.
Bro, her
So
gameplay
during
is so
her
peak.
elemental burst, Last Lightfall,
so good.
Clorand draws on her Marashose hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters.
Oh,
This ability allows her
man.
to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents. Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of
hell.
life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Clorand just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Clorand can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark
Chlorine
Shattering
main.
Flame.
Bye,
Man, that
Kazuha.
sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related
God.
reaction, the electro
sorry.
damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental
Oh
burst
my
will
God.
increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorand also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Clorand a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine.
Got
So when she's in your party, Clorand can reveal the
Max.
locations of Fontaine regional
I'm still keeping
resources
Kazuha on my party,
on the
100%.
mini-map.
I just
So
mean my
awesome.
main.
I'm sure
like
the
my
travelers
number
will be
one
eager
main.
to use her to uncover treasure.
Arlecchino and
defeat
Kazuha were
monsters,
going
and, of
against
course,
each other and
uphold
competing, but like
justice.
Chlorine just
Not
knocked both of them
necessarily
out
in
of
that
the
order.
water.
So, Clorand is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist. But
Oh my
I wonder
God.
how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies? I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sijuin and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Clorand is an active member of the tabletop troupe
Story
during her
quests.
off hours. So, in
W's.
version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marashose hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Clorand on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know.
Oh,
I'm
is
so
it
excited.
Chlorand?
Yeah.
I've been saying it wrong this entire
And,
time.
with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorand. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sijuin.
Chlorand.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only
D&D,
get one
huh?
body, so
That's
you
interesting.
gotta take care of it. But it's just as important to take care of your mind.
I'm not the biggest fan of Siege Dream, but maybe our kit's good. Like in terms of like spending money.
He might feel a little trick.
It's Hydra application though, right? That is pretty good. That is actually a really good Hydra application. Wait a minute. 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 Wait a minute.
So cute, it's unreal.
Holds.
Wow.
She could be really good.
So
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's
She could be really good. That's
Yeah, with
really
the
good
bubble
Hydra
gun and the
application.
giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun. I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy
I
meals.
dislocated my jaw.
But she doesn't think
I
that's
still
a
feel it.
substitute for some proper rest.
Oh, I feel that.
Seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
Oh.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like
My
when she
mom hearing
fights?
that having anxiety,
Well,
Mom, don't worry,
Sigewinne
I'm fine.
is a
It's
hydro bow
okay.
user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive
How's your
attacks.
jaw? Awful.
During
I
the
feel
second
it.
and
It's
third attack,
really bad.
Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo.
It's like when
she's
I-
literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
Right
She
there.
can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself.
Bond
Sigewinne
of
will
life
be healed a certain amount of
HP.
health when the bolstering bubble
She's
bomb
probably really good with
disappears,
Chlorian.
which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that idea
it's
for free.
exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles.
She's gonna be good with
The
Chlorian.
longer you hold her elemental skill, the
Yep.
larger the bubble grows.
Yep.
Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Like the Hydro
you can tell
Bismages?
she cares about her bedside manner is so strong.
That was painful, Zach. That
Hey, wait a
hurt.
second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne
That
creates
hurt a lot.
2 source
Even for
water
me as a
droplets
guy
when
that
she
likes
fires
dad
a bubble.
jokes, that
And it
was
looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can explain that as well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sigewinne understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets.
Okay.
And Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them.
So-
when that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain
She's a
some
must for
elemental
Nivelette
energy
players.
based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
So Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself. Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne.
It does. It
After
works
she
for
unlocks her
Nivelette.
talent, detailed diagnosis, thorough treatment, Sigewinne's healing will be increased based
Yup.
on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
Damn.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in
daughter
front of her.
bonding, yup.
This attack deals
This
continuous
looks
hydro
really
damage.
good.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical
A
treatment.
huge syringe. Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect.
Oh.
This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence.
So a
When
damage
non-active
dealing
characters deal damage
healer.
with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
Oh,
I like how it's only
that's
semi-strict.
crazy.
You know, not super strict, 'cause she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow,
Okay,
so
I'm
it
pulling
seems
for
like
her.
the
Never
bond of life
mind. Her
mechanic
kit's
is pretty
insane.
integral to both Sigewinne and Cloran's kits.
Mm-hmm.
That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
that
wait to
confirms
see
she
these
has
abilities
crazy
in
Clan
action.
synergy then.
And travelers won't
just be limited to the playstyles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, Melazines are very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration. Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time. Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Cool. That seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Sigewinne is always looking out for us.
I like that.
Thanks,
I like that a lot.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Sigewinne and other Melazines?
She's
I
colorful.
think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
Right.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right.
We haven't encountered any other Melazines who give medical treatment to humans. And Sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melazines who work in the Fortress of Meropide.
Start timing y'all
I mean,
out.
generally speaking, not many people are willing
God.
to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melazine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Sigewinne's does. You're all bringing up great points. Don't you think that Sigewinne's differences from the other Melazines make her seem more unique and approachable?
Listen, hear me
at the same
out.
time?
Colbert,
In
Podium's
their
in
each
timed
chapter,
out. Please, for like
travelers
1
will have
second,
the
if
chance
you
to
can.
learn more about the background of this very special Melazine in her personal story quest.
Okay, so double story quest.
Hey,
Nice.
speaking of story quests, didn't
Southos!
travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
I'd see
Sometime
Southos in
during
a heartbeat.
Sino's story quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert, and he's
You can
eager to
disable
travel
emo only
around.
mode. You're good.
So,
Let him out.
Zach, why
They
don't
learned
you
their
introduce
lesson.
him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking
Thank you.
why, you end up thinking yourself into a
My
corner.
boy! He looks so good.
Sometimes it's better to let go.
I'm glad he's not a 5-star because I would have C6 on design alone. I'm so serious. I think he's got one of the best designs,
Give me some space.
in my opinion.
Glory to Al Akmar!
Okay. Archer. Fast archer. Fast sniper?
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love
Interesting.
it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage.
Uh-huh.
He's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties.
Nice.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway.
Not
When
scarabs.
Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal
Don't tell
the
me
location
he's scarabs
of
again.
Sumeru regional specialties
Please.
on the minimap.
Please.
Whoa. Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life and
Not the
carries the weight of
scarabs.
such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be like really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah,
The
you're
PTSD.
absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful
Post-scarab
person.
trauma.
As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's
Or
desert.
post-trauma scarab.
His responsibilities
Sorry.
drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
So Sino's
I
opposite.
guess. He's
That's
a pretty
crazy.
busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the academia.
Brothers in arms.
He's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City.
Aw.
And he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar.
So UD, listen.
But we've already
Look,
talked a lot about
we don't
his
even look
hobbies.
similar, all right?
Let's move on to what he can do
All
in
right.
combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a
His
powerful
animations look so
shadow-piercing
good.
shot that can pierce enemies, dealing
Bro.
electro damage to targets in its path.
Okay.
Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aimed shots take a really long time to charge.
Unreal
so I
said
think
those,
means
listen,
players
I'm
need
already
to store up
QD'd.
elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Wait, that's sick.
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an
Okay.
ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
Oh,
But travelers also have another
Hyperbloom
option for firing
Sethos.
powerful shots. By unleashing his
minute.
elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight Meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal
okay.
increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Wait, that's
That's
sick.
cool. That sounds like a mini version of the
Based on
shadow
elemental
piercing
mastery.
shot. Only it doesn't
Hyperbloom.
take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay, also it
Yo!
seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so, between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple of Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also
Wait,
increase the
that's
damage
such a
dealt
sick
by a
kid, actually.
shadow-piercing
Wait a
shot
minute.
for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay.
Okay, alright, sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely
Is he
a
a 4 or
talented
5 star?
fighter
4
who
star.
can make
4
full
star.
use of his martial heritage. He's
Okay.
similar to Colorand in that sense.
Gonna do Sinus Quest before the update. I don't know about before
Oh,
the
wow.
update, but
We finished the first
before
mission.
we do the new main story,
Nice.
yes.
I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to
Hidden
uncover
secrets?
hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden
Oh,
secrets.
here we go.
So far, you seem to like all the new character kits, boss. It's because it's no longer just skill. Oh, that's it.
6 bedtime story.
They
will
actually
become
have variety
available
in the
version
kits now, which is
4.7.
really nice. Not to be like,
Travelers
you
will
know,
finally reunite with
like all the older
Damesley.
characters were bad. It's just
We'll
that's
share more
my cup of
information
tea,
about
personally.
Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Bedtime story.
Yeah. And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you
Bedtime
guys.
stories,
words coming out of your mouth.
dreams.
Hell yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah.
Bedtime stories
This time,
lead to
Ether and Levine
dreams.
will get to meet face to face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We just can't reveal everything right now. Okay, leave some
Traveler
secrets
voices,
to
yeah,
me.
but like a
These are
line
important
or the
secrets
whole
that travelers should
quest?
uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay,
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right?
That's the question.
I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Okay.
What is it?
Come
Oh, I
on.
love surprises. It is.
You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes.
With Sethos, yes!
Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on this event wish
Thank
banner.
goodness.
And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sijuin and Farina. And
Packed patches
because
or
there's
banners.
never enough. A new 5-star sword, Absolution,
a
and a new
beautiful
5-star
sword.
bow, Silver Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look
Okay.
so good.
So cool. So good, right? All right. Okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Yeah.
I hope
Okay.
everyone enjoys it.
Let's go.
What do we got? Animated short? Animated short. Oh my god, it's the one that we're talking about. Wait, hold! Oh my god, it looks so good.
close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know how I feel and see what I see? Know that I will always try, finding your rhythm and rhyme. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart. When the snow all melts away and the ice finally breaks, have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths will surely cross.
That was so good. That was so well directed. The photo film over them, like, cycling through the past memories and perspectives of Aether and Lumine, bro, that was immaculate. Oh my god. Bro, holy hell. That was so good. That was so good. Peak. The animation and art style was immaculate. Oh, bro, that's so... Oh, man. That was so well directed, man. The way it would flip between the Aether being in the desert and then Lumine being in the desert at the same time as them being in Inazuma and just, like, showing both of their journeys, bro. Ah. There's, like, a Jujutsu Kaisen, like, ending 4. If you know what I mean. Like... Oh, bro. They cooked with that. They cooked with that. They cooked with that. I'm gonna skip ahead just a bit.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, yes.
Imaginarium.
Bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun
You
dun.
sound ready. The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library.
Okay.
And they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh,
Okay.
I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Alice
Wait,
vibes?
so this is a library?
Why is it
Wow.
so
coolest
high
library.
adventure
I know, it
rank?
looks a lot different from what I imagine. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would live there.
Please.
So
Teapot
travelers
vibes?
will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know, he's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is
Okay.
also a poet.
That is definitely Alice
That
vibes.
guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring
Okay.
on that main character energy.
Ooh.
Alice for sure.
After arriving
She
in this
loves
room,
her theater.
travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast.
Hard
But what kind
mode,
of challenge is
normal
it?
mode.
Let
Thank
me tell
goodness
you,
for difficulty.
Imaginarium Theater contains
Thank
a
you.
series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only
Combat
characters who
event.
wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate. So travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, but they give you trial characters. Okay,
I
that's
get
fine.
it. But
I was
what
about
if we
to
don't
complain,
have enough
but that's actually
characters
good.
in our roster who meet the requirements?
Good thinking, but you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as
That's
the
good.
initial lineup for each challenge.
That's good. I like that.
Trial characters
good.
will be
For
provided
free-to-play
for
players.
travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends. Who would say no to more friends?
support each other in staged combat.
Friends helping each other.
Okay.
And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them
70
buff
days? Wait, permanent
even
game mode?
outside of the Imaginarium Theater challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked
why
like
is
we
it
had
70
to select so many
days?
characters just now. But characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight.
Ah.
and
It's
you will have to
permanent?
replace them with a new character.
Is it?
It's time for some R&R.
I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And
Oh, Chloe,
also
if I
how
missed
well they
this
can
6R5,
fit
she looks
in
so
for
good.
each other.
Exactly.
Oh my
And I
god,
should
she
also
looks
mention
so good.
that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Okay.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
This
Yes,
looks good.
which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned.
Okay.
Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So travelers will have to choose very carefully.
Okay.
No pressure.
Right?
Travelers can
It's like
collect
simulated.
performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results.
Okay.
The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge.
Okay.
These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all.
Permanent game mode!
Travelers
It's
can
on the
also
Spiral
obtain
Abyss
toy
permanent
medals
game
during this
mode!
event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Oh, awesome!
That's cute.
Travelers will be able to take all sorts
Hold.
of new cool pictures. I am
Hold.
excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
Me too. And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater
I'm
has
gonna be
several
so pissed
difficulty
if it's
levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons,
Monostars.
don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so
That's
cute?
amazing.
I don't know, somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge.
Okay.
And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Yes.
You just said the magic
Primo
word.
gems. Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate updates.
Oh my god, it is permanent!
In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 primo gems to 800 primo gems.
Mwah. Yes.
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout. Ooh, the background
finally!
is changing.
Ooh, here we go,
Let's see what else this version has in store.
Yes, please.
Finally!
Visual security enhancing simulation. Huh. I see some hilly churls and ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes,
10 out of 10, damn
sort
straight.
of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation. The Millilith will be
Another
hosting
combat
a
event.
strategic war
This
game
is
to
limited
improve
for
their
sure, but-
understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow.
Dang.
You're making this event sound really official.
Just
That
have
was
a
my
voiceover
official
every
voice.
dev stream.
I'm just doing my best. As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the
Oh,
event.
my money
Assault
finally wasn't
scenarios
a
and
waste,
defense
bro,
scenarios.
for
As
constellations.
special representatives to the
Let's
simulation,
go.
travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area.
That's
so
sick.
once the scenario begins, the unit will automatically start attacking your opponent. So
Wait,
sit
this
back
is
and
sick.
I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Wait, this is actually how they're
come my hilly
created.
churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh, no. Oh, okay, sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
You
Sorry.
know.
I know. But here, we can fix it now.
3D
Some
PvE
types of
tower
combat
defense?
units are more effective against others. Ranged units like hilly churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like mighty churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the
A
battlefield.
little slow for
choose
my
the best
liking,
units,
but
Zach.
Exact, just choose the
I'm
best
sure
units.
there's like
Choose
hard
the best units.
modes because they tend to have some.
In defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple
Yeah, like reverse
directions.
theater mechanicus.
So,
Yeah.
defeated enemy units will drop support beacons, which can then be used
Clash
to deploy
Royale, if you
additional
would.
combat units and frontline structures.
As the unit's commander, travelers can use their leadership skills to create favorable conditions for their team.
Okay,
And
this
if
is
they're
pretty cool
successful,
actually.
then
It's like different
travelers can
maps.
obtain
Wait,
various
this is sick. This is sick.
rewards, from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation
like
event.
rewards.
These rewards include Primo Gems,
Yes!
a Crown of Insight, and a 4-star bow, Cloud
Pretty standard.
Forged.
Pretty standard.
gimme.
Forged.
Okay.
Hopefully Sethos
And
spell.
next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Form's Most Martial.
They're learning.
Ooh, okay, I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but the environment on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable.
They're
And
learning.
That's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, in Endless Form's Most
Combat
Martial,
enjoyers, we're feasting.
travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some
Okay.
challenges may require travelers to defeat enemies affected by the electrocharged condition. And that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge
Tartaglia
goal.
bug.
Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll
fun,
be able
fun,
to
fun
earn
stuff. I love this one. This is great.
rewards.
I'm appreciating all these.
This is one of my favorite
rewards.
events. Bust a Tartaglia is so much fun.
So this
Oh,
is one
dude.
of those challenges that
Ugh.
requires you to
Yes.
strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's move on to our
man.
next event.
That fun with the
Try
elemental
this awesome
reactions.
voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Oh my god, we're eating so
Ooh,
good
I like
for
that
combat
news.
this
It
month,
must have
bro.
come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Never
Okay,
fear,
this is
viewers.
minigame
I
for
wouldn't
sure.
worry about it, actually.
Phew.
This cannon was modified by a Fontainian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun
Oh,
with
from
it?
the summer event.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, why not indeed, if that's the case? Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct
she's got green
firing
hair,
mode
really
to
pretty
destroy
too.
as many target balls as possible within the time limit. They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games because I'm an old school. I'm just old. Anyway,
No, it's like, oh, no, not that.
See, that was good. That was
takes place
good.
in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers will
That was
encounter
good.
a familiar light
That was a
novelist
good
who
line. That was
recently
actually
completed a
really
new
good.
script. Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination.
Combat
and
event?
the script will lead travelers to mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from, you know,
Wait,
various
this looks
mechanisms
cool as
and
hell.
collect enough labyrinth coins. No
Wait,
big
this
deal, you
looks
can do
sick.
it.
Easy peasy.
Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat them, then you can earn even more coins.
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
Wait, this looks dope.
But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs. So these buffs will make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get rewards more easily if you're smart about how you use them.
I'm obsessed with Glorian. Oh my god.
Great.
Her gameplay looks so good.
Speaking of strategy,
It might be a
the new version will
C6R5.
be adding more updates to the Genius Invocation TCG.
Furina card?
Travelers
Wrestling
can
card?
look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards.
Okay.
Also, more NPCs will be ready to challenge travelers in the open world.
Oh, and I hope they're ready to lose. Oh, well.
Oh, they could take a challenge.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new version, so don't miss out.
That should be
That was a
permanent in
lot of
every patch, by the
information.
way.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code.
Sure, let's take a break. Permanent game mode. Thank you so much. Finally. You don't understand. Like, finally I can play the game. Besides, bro. Golden patch. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank goodness. So now we have Abyss, and we have the new perma game mode, Imaginarium Theater, whatever, right? On top of combat events per patch. Thank you. That's all. That's it. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, bro. I just wanted a second game mode. That's it. That's it. 10 out of 10 with bias. So far without bias. My bias comes from the permanent game mode. That alone gives this like so many points, because my main problem in the game is the fact that we have great events, but then you won't see the great event for 5 patches or 10 patches, right? And then you get like a ton of patches where like you wish that event was so good that it stayed permanent, right? Also, there's patches where there's no combat, so you just have Spiral. And it's so frustrating that that's the only thing you can do for an entire patch when it's just mini games. It doesn't happen every patch, but when it does, it hurts. Like a lot. This is awesome. After 3 years, by the way, after 3 years, for sure, 100%. I'm just glad they got it. I don't care how long it takes. I'm glad they got it, because for the longest time, I thought they weren't gonna do it. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought they weren't gonna do it. Because after 3 years, just like, bro, I thought maybe I wasted all my C6s and this wasn't a combat game. And it really was just mini game galore, you know? I'm better late than never. Facts. Preach. Preach. So happy they did it. Oh, man.
And we're
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed
I
this
can
domain
C6R5
challenge.
to that.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24.
Okay.
Hopefully this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice. And now for some really exciting.
Real quick, they said they won't add new endgame in some interview. I guess plans have changed. No, the internet just has terrible reading comprehension. I was one of the only streamers getting hate because I was white knighting Hoyoverse, because if you actually learn how to read, respectfully, I'm sorry, it's not your fault. The internet was twisting the words. If you read the article, it said they were working on game modes that were different. Not that they wouldn't add an end game mode. If you actually read what was in that article, like, respectfully, so many creators were twisting it and drama baiting it. Like, it's... by the way, I would also like to say, I told you so, to all the people that sent me death threats about that. For white knighting that article, I told you so. Did it take 3 years? Yes, it did. And man, did it take a while. But man, am I glad they did it.
Travelers' max dressing will be increased from 160 to 200.
Nice. You might notice from the video that version 4.7
I saw this in their article.
Other optimizations.
W's.
Be sure to check them out for yourselves in game.
W's. W. Someone sent you death threats? I get death threats every single day. It's normal. Every Genshin Impact player does. I like it. It's normal. Do you have a Genshin Impact streamer you like to watch and they have over 50,000 subscribers? They probably get death threats daily.
All right, that looks like
It's common. It's not a surprise, by the way. It's normal.
all the information.
Name a content creator that's above 50,000 YouTube subscribers. I promise you they get daily death threats.
We have to share today.
I promise you.
Bye, travelers.
Promise you.
Just kidding.
wait.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course, I wouldn't sign off without giving you
That's
guys the
good, by the
chance
way.
to-
That's awful,
To talk
but
about your time here on the special
is what it
program.
is.
How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast.
So
and
happy.
I'm excited for everyone to get to see Siegeween in action and add her
Natlin,
to your
hold.
parties, I hope. And
Yes.
just see how cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe.
It's common, but never should be normal. I agree.
And like,
I agree.
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clarande is finally coming out. I hope everyone
Please.
has fun, like meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these
Unbiased
combat
9
events. I don't know about
8
you
out of
guys,
10
but
patch.
I've been playing this game and
Bias 10 out of
my
10, but it would be a
favorite
real
is
10 out of
beating
10 if you
things
put
up
Alan.
Yeah. No, me too.
love fighting these monsters.
Come on.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much. And I don't know, is
I'm
this the
Siegeween
thing
Pilled.
that
I can
finally
respect
gets me to
that.
start playing?
Oh.
Are you guys a gateway?
Ooh.
Is that what? Did that just happen?
Did we
Oh,
get
this
him?
is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginary
I see a little
Theater,
chunk at the end.
of course,
Hold
all
on.
the new characters and the new Archon quest because I got some new voice lines.
Oh yeah.
He speaks! More!
More. Yes.
Awesome. Well,
Whoever
thanks for
said that,
coming,
thank you.
guys,
Was that Chlorine?
and
Chlorand?
See
Thank
y'all
you.
in game.
See you all in game.
No, there's more. There's more. I see a little bit at the end. Hold on. Wait. There's more. Oh my God. There's more. There's more. We're here. Alan! I know this type of symbology. Oh my God. It might actually be. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh my God. We're here. My #1 anticipated region of the entire game. Holy crap. Wait. Miren, mitad mexicano y colombiano, like, bro. What is this? Mouse? What is this? Events? What is that? Hello? Chocobos? Oh my God, this looks insane. Can you? That's it? That's not it. I got the music down. Oh my God, look at it. Oh, please don't be bait. I swear if this is just like a little event and this isn't actual mounts, I am going to... This looks like mounts to me. Oh my God, bro. Am I tripping? That's Latin America, right? I'm like, am I crazy? Bro, the symbology style, the music. Come on, I'm not crazy, right? Para los hispanos, bro, come on, man. Ooh, I don't know, I get Aztec vibes from it, dude. Please. I could be on copium, listen, I could be on copium. Nah, this looks crazy, dude. Please be mouse. Oh my God, this is actually peak. 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. If this is what you've been cooking, listen to me. If this is what you've been cooking the entire time, I excused that dead patch you had, like 2 patches ago, that I got like massive amounts of threats for just because I was cooking y'all because of how awful that patch was. You know which patch I'm talking about. I don't think it was 4.6. It was 4.5, I think. That I regretted waking up for that. And I never woke up to a Genshin dev stream and regretted waking up to it. That was the only one in the history of Genshin Impact that I actually regretted waking up for. If it was for this and Chlorine's gameplay and the permanent game mode, excused. Totally excused. Oh my god, this looks so good. Looks like critter transformation. Bro, I'll take it. Oh, bro, please. I wish it would elaborate, though. And the Genshin animation, They did the risky move of having an absolute dead patch, right? In exchange for jam-packing other patches, which, like, that is a move sometimes you need to take, right? Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. You're in the middle of development, and you're like, guys, we can't release our usual amount of content this patch and still be on schedule for like the new region and stuff. We might need to either A, sacrifice the first patch of the new region, or B, sacrifice like a current patch. We bit off more than we could chew. And that happens sometimes. That happens to me as a creator all the time when it comes to content, right? So that might have been the case with 4.5. And honestly, after seeing this, was the right move. Was the right move. Hello, mate. I joined your Discord server. Got something to ask. What's up? Hit me up. What's good? Preferably in chat, because the DMs are pretty packed. Farron! Thank you for the tier 1. All right, guys, endgame mode. Chlorine looks like a step up in the gameplay. Freaking Natlin looks insane.